There truly needs to be 1,000 decoders because stories like this need to be revealed to the public for what they really are. Okay, these stories, there probably was a ritual killing. I'm going to show you that here of this boy. And this story is in the news today to remind us of what they did. Okay, as a ritual. So, first thing I'd like to do a lot of times is start with somebody's name. Okay, the AI person that probably didn't actually write this was probably just AI. So this the very fact that this person's name is coded like this just blows my mind. Okay, check this out. Look, Nicole Dara. I mean, it's almost like Muhammad. Okay, I mean, these are the points of the pentagram. There's the 108, which is an angle inside the pentagram. 216, one of the points of the pentagram. 72. Is that the first point of the pentagram? So yeah, so it's a lot like Muhammad. Check it out. It's like, it's how you know somebody's name is like seriously, um, coded, to mean something, because it just has to do with the pentagram. There's an angle of the pentagram, angle of the pentagram, point of the pentagram, stuff like that. 158 for Freemasonry. So anyway, so Nicole Dara, whose name was attributed to this, and obviously is a fiction. It's just, some name that AI invented, or maybe it actually happens to be her name, but that's why she was chosen to write this article. Now, of course, this story says it's about an Ohio teen boy. Okay, so let's just start right there. Okay, Ohio, which is 117. I live in Ohio. Listen to Jacozy all the time. Talk about this number. Should subscribe to his channel too, Jacozy Truth. It's like Chigozie, Truth. Okay, and he also lives somewhere in Ohio, up near Columbus, I think. And then he talks constantly about his 117 for Ohio. Well, you might notice that teen also sums to 17. 17, and look at that, 44. And what's our date today? 4/4, April 4. And look at this, 2 more points to the pentagram, the date numerologies, and 47 for government. So we have something done by a government agency and points to the pentagram right here. And when I say points to the pentagram, I mean if you measure the angle of 2 of the points of the pentagram, you measure the angle of 2 of the points of the pentagram, one of them's 288, one of them's 144. So, let's check out the boy's name here. Timothy, 42, 93, and 39. A whole lot like Saturn. 90, 42, 93. Okay, 21. Which is just half of 42. So this is an obvious Saturn ritual. Okay. Not hard to understand this stuff at all. Once you learn the code and once you start memorizing some of these numbers, they stand out to you. It used to take me all frickin' day to put these together. Now I can run it through, and I did this in like 5 minutes, okay? It just becomes really simple after you start to learn it, because they just repeat over and over and over and over again. You hear Jacozy say that all the time. That is exactly right, So you just, you look through here, and whenever you find something in quotes, like just escape from the, oh, I forgot to give him his last name. Here, let me give you his last name real quick. Pitson. Oh, by the way, who spells Timothy with 2 M's? His name was Timothy with 2 M's. See, that's a clue right there. That's probably not even a real person, or they changed the spelling, or something's fishy with that. Is the story even real? It's hard to tell. It may be a real person, and it just has a weird spelling, but if so, then it was chosen, as a ritual sacrifice because it fits the numbers. But Pitson, again, there's an angle of a square, this one's just super obvious. Just all sacred geometry numbers today because of this right here. You see. So, super, super simple to understand. Again, 2772, like Muhammad, like Nicole Dara, the AI person that supposedly wrote the article, just repeats over and over again. So then you look through the story and you find like phrases that are like this one, like just escape from the kidnappers. What you do, you just copy and you paste it in. Okay, and this one cracks me up. I mean, it doesn't crack me up because I think this kid probably did get killed, I really do. Okay, but look at this, 158, like Freemasonry is 158, but here's 113, like lie, you know. Infidelity, that's our big bullcrap number. In fact, bull, S-H-I-T, sums that number. Okay, so, and so I would say in this case the kidnappers were Freemasons, you know. Freemasons are 158. Freemasonry is 158. Okay, and then it said, here, let's lift this phrase right here. One had black curly hair. Okay, and you always just go to the end of the quote, put that in there. And what do you see? Okay, well, you see a 17 for Ohio. Again, remember Ohio was 117. And 38, you can drop one. It's called a rule Colel. You can drop a 1, you can drop a 0, you can even drop superfluous numbers, okay? Because this is a pattern. You're not building an actual building with this. This math is to show a pattern, okay? This is not math where it has to be exactly right, like you're trying to build a bridge from point A to point B. No, that's not how this works, okay? They just show numbers that are patterns to represent ideas. See, and again, 17 and 38. Okay, 38 like murder is 38. Saying murder is 38. And then this is another, and it's like almost every phrase on here. In fact, I think every phrase on here, and it's not always like that, you know. Sometimes they're, sometimes every phrase is gematriated, or what, if that's a real word. Sometimes just certain ones. Okay, look at that, 216, 216. Remember Nicole Dara was 216. You know, I mean, what are the chances, right? Not a chance. You know, it's if you were just talking like by odds, it would be impossible. These things can't happen by chance. That's why I don't really think like this Nicole Dara is actually writing the story, because can they really figure all this out? You know, to make all these sentences and they all have to go together. You know, I don't think so. And if this is like your first time, you're saying, well, this is just a coincidence. Yeah, but when you do this every single day and you see stories like this day after day after day after day, you can see thousands of them on Zach's channel, Zach Hubbard, and hundreds, if not thousands, on Jacozzi's channel. You know, you can go see the guy who made this one, Derek DeCurry, you know, that made this website here that we're using, and just thousands. He's got a blog up here, you know, you can check it out right here, and he does thousands of these stories, man. It's real obvious after a while that they're repeating the same pattern over and over and over again. Look at the mom. Well, what a weird name is this? This is it's just like Timothy has 2 M's, okay? What kind of name is Fry Pitson? You know, surely that's not a real name, is it? So, I don't know. Maybe it is. It was just chosen for the story because it fits the numbers. And Fry Pitson, look at that. 139 and 58. Like Freemasonry again, you know? So was she part of it? Does she know? Is she an actual Freemason? Is the story made up? You know, how did this go down? I think that it was a real sacrifice and it was all done by the numbers. That's what I think, because there's a real girl in my town who was very conspicuously murdered by the numbers. I have a playlist on her. Her name's Jalea Davis, and she was a real person, okay, really killed. And in my opinion, the police and the Masonic Grove right down the street obviously had something to do with it. It's all coded with the sacred feminine, the divine feminine. Look, her first name is Amy. Okay, her name was Fry Pitson, Amy Fry Pitson. And there's 39 again. You know, like Saturn. Saturn's 39. Timothy was 39. You know, with 2 T's. Or 2 M's, I mean. This is 39. You know, Saturn, Timothy. I mean, come on. It's just a clear Saturnian ritual, and it's always a Saturnian ritual. She said she was 43 years old. This mom, Amy Fry Pitson, well, you know, she's 43 years old, like Masonic is 43, and notice the Ricci too, like Skull and Bones, okay? So I think they were part of this, and Skull and Bones is probably part of the Fraternal Order of Police. That would be my guess, okay? Because we're going to put him here in he's mentioned in here too, and I think he has something to do with it. The policeman. So, and killing, killing is 43, and murder is 43. So, no, or 34, the reflection. Not a coincidence. Not a coincidence at all. Okay, then it said, now we're going to put in the sergeant down here. Sergeant. Oh, where'd it go? Sergeant. There it is. Sergeant Bill Rowley. Okay, Sergeant Bill Rowley. And there's 73. Okay, and this is really revealing. The 73 says a lot. Because child sacrifice equals 73. Ritual sacrifice equals 73. You see? So we need thousands of decoders out here to just do this. This used to take me 2, 3, 4 hours of sorting through hundreds of pages of notes to try to figure this out. But once you learn it, once you've seen it about 1 billion times, you get to where you can do this in 5 minutes. So take the time to learn it, learn the code, see through the lies. And thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe.